Hello everyone, this is my last countdown post for MFT's June release. All the new products are going to be available tonight, so there'll be more info on that on my blog as always, which is linked below the video. And for this card, I started off with a piece of primitive cream, my favorite thing is cardstock, that I'd cut to 7 inches by 4 7/8 and then scored at 3.5. So it's a 4-bar sized note card, which is 3.5 inches by 4 7/8. And then I'm using the new punctuated stencil, which, funny story, I didn't even realize until I was editing the photos of this card, so way later, that I totally used this stencil backwards. It honestly didn't hit me, and now watching this video as I'm editing it, it's driving me batty. But I don't have the time to remake the card, refilm the video, re-edit, you know, all that stuff. So we're just gonna go with it, but I highly recommend using it the proper way if, yeah, this kind of thing kind of bothers you. In the end, it kind of works, which I'll explain in a minute, but I just took 3 MFT inks, so I started with natural, then craft, then chocolate brown. I always work lightest to darkest with things like this so that, because you get ink all over the stencil and I don't want to pick it up and start transferring the darker colors to the lighter ink pads. But I'm just kind of mushing it in with little sponge daubers. I wasn't being particularly smooth with the ink or careful. It does smooth itself out a little bit just because of the nature of this ink. But I kind of wanted it to be a textured, little bit splotchy look, which is kind of fun. And then I'm using, these are the File Folder Edges Dynamics. This set is only a free with 60 set, so for the month of June with MFT, if you purchase $60 or more, you get this little set of dynamics for free. And then the following month, so once the July release comes up, this set will be available for purchase. So it's a cute little set of dynamics. So I lined up this one die on the card using my grid line to get it lined up straight there, and then I just taped it down so that it didn't shift when I ran it through my Big Shot. And then I've got this cute little file edge, and then to make it stand out a little bit more, I took my natural ink and the sponge dauber again and just sponged all the edges of the front, and then I quickly went around with craft inks, which is slightly darker, just to emphasize it a little bit. And then I took just a strip of chocolate brown cardstock and I'm stamping it with the notebook paper background stamp that I inked up with Hot Fudge Hybrid ink. I just wanted like a bit of a darker brown than the same color, which is the chocolate brown. So stamp that and then put the strip just on an angle. So I've got this cute little angled striped piece of cardstock there. And I'm just going to tear it on the edge there of the inside of the card. And it just makes that little file folder edge stand out even more. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to add my sentiments, which are from the At the Office stamp set, and that's where it kind of works, having the backwards punctuated symbols and stuff. It's like, yeah, you've worked so hard, you can't even do things properly anymore, so I'm just gonna go with it, whatever works. I inked it up with a Hot Fudge ink and then stamped that onto the card front, and then the sentiment for the inside. It was a little bit too wide to stamp like on the inside of the card, so I decided to open up the whole card flat and just stamp it right across the middle. It just works. So I made sure to use a little bit extra pressure because there's a score line right there, but it stamped no problem. So I've got this cute little card, and then I had to finish off even the back because there's a stamp in that At the Office set that says From the Desk Of, so I thought that would be really cute to put on the back because then you can, you know, sign your name. So again, ink that up with Hot Fudge ink and stamp that along the bottom of the card, and that's all there was to it. So as I said, there'll be a link below to my blog post with more info on the release and all that good stuff. So the links for these products won't work until later on tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!